Got your heart broken? Ready to cry? You'll never find someone again like her or him. It sound good. It sound real good, but I'll break down how you can get over that, man. It's not no easy step neither. So if you came here like, oh, I need to learn the thing that'll help me out in one day, boo-hoo. It's not going to happen with nobody unless you're a sociopath. I'm Zay Rashad, aka Big Brother Zay, here to give you advice on how you should go about your life. I'm not telling you that my life is better than anybody or that I have all the answers. I'm just giving you advice off of my life. Now, as far as the heartbreak, that is a feeling that I would not wish on anybody, ever. I'd rather have diarrhea for like probably a week straight than have to deal with that, because that is just rough. You just sit there just ready to cry all the time. Your energy is just low. Like you just feel dead. Like you feel so dead where you can't even enjoy stuff. I remember there was times I was sitting there, probably the first real heartbreak I got. I ended up just drinking NyQuil. It was NyQuil and ZZZ Quill just to sit there and help me go to sleep, because I was just a zombie. Like I just didn't want to be awake during the day. I was dealing with a terrible job at the time. I was making like $8 an hour. It was just miserable. My life was miserable. The stuff around me was miserable, and then that just made it even worse. So ways that you can sit there and get over heartbreak. Then one that people always recommend is the gym. That for a fact is one of the main things that helped me a whole bunch. And I'm not talking lifting weights and all that. Yeah, cool. Here's the problem with lifting weights. I've lifted weights for a while. I'm not no little guy. I'm 6'1", 210 pounds. The problem with that is you're little no matter what when you're lifting weights. You can go in the mirror, you just have no energy. You have no confidence in yourself. So lifting weights isn't going to do a damn thing. You're just going to be, you'll be bigger, but boo-hoo. The key thing that you want to do is run. What I would do is run. I looked it up. I was Googling it. It's called runner's high. You're just sitting there, you feel good right after you do that. Like that'll really help you. That helps a whole bunch to where you can relax your mood, and not to mention you're helping your heart and all that. I mean, your heart's broke, not literally, but you know what I'm saying? At least get your heart going. You're sitting there crying in bed and beating off and all that. Like you're going terrible. Another way to really deal with heartbreak is to cry your heart out. That's one of the main things that people just don't understand. They try to avoid those feelings by coming up with stupid concepts in your head, which you will, and I have. You'll be like, you know what, maybe she's with the dude, but they're not having sex, or say, vice versa, say it's a female, like maybe he's with the girl, they're not doing nothing. That's not logical. That's not logical at all. Let's be 100% honest. All right? They not coming back to you. Or if they do, it'll be like 3 months down the line. It'll be some, hey, how you doing? I'm different. No, nobody's different. If I go break glass, pick it up, guess what I've done? I've cut my hands multiple times. And then say I get the mirror and I'm like, all right, let me put each individual piece back. And then it happens to just get hit lightly. It's even more glass broken. Guess what? I pick it up again. I got a whole bunch more cuts. You're better off getting a new mirror. Like it's just illogical things that we come up with. So you have to just literally cry it out. Cry it out. I don't care. Like as men, we try not to. Like no, I'm manly. Cry, man. I was on the shower floor. I cry. I can laugh at it now, but no, at that time that was hurting. I was there hurt. You just gotta cry it out. Like you'll feel so much better knowing that you're able to just literally get that emotion out, at least temporarily better. I'm not saying it's going to be this is a 1 week thing. Most people end up trying to go and rebound, which leads me into the third thing. Don't go and try and get a rebound thinking a female is going to make you feel so much better. Me and my homies can vouch for that. You don't feel better. Like the sex is not gonna be the same. Even though she could be better in your mind, you're so used and accustomed, and you want that dopamine spike that you had from your last shorty, that it's not even gonna be the same. There is one instance that I regret, and I would get down on my knees and apologize, because that was so mean. It literally bothers me to this day. I kicked a woman out when it was snowed up, man. I helped her dig her way out and she got stuck. That was all because I just didn't want her there. Like, that was so rude, because if somebody did that to me, I would be mad. That was just wrong for me, just because I was just not in the right mindset. I'm sitting here drinking all the time, like trying to like not think about it. Like, don't go rebounding because you're not ready, and then you're gonna end up messing up emotions for somebody else, and now it's just a big cluster mess of everything that you're destroying. So now they're looking at you like you're the bad guy after you were explaining how much of a good person that you were. Which also leads me into the other thing. Don't go on the social media and try and tell people how good you are. Women and men don't care about you saying, I do this, I just stay at home, I only do that, I'm really good. Nobody cares. No, look, nobody cares. We don't care about that. Like, you can go in there and say that all you want. I've done this. Trust me, I've done this. I'm like, I'm trying to, do this, be prosperous. No, what really shows is you actually living it. Like, if you sitting there, like, if you could show yourself just actually having fun and not bragging about it, literally just a picture, just you with just a confidence aura, people gonna pick up on that. But you sitting there trying to fake it, nah, I'm this and that, people not paying attention to that. That's not, a woman is not gonna want you more. A man is not gonna want you more. That does nothing. Like, literally, we make choices that are situational to the person. Like, a female can be like, oh, this is my type, and then ends up with the exact opposite. How does that work? How does that work? Because it's all situational. It's all relative to that situation and that person and that personality. We all are different people. So don't sit there thinking that you can convince her that you're this amazing guy. She doesn't want that. No female wants no super amazing guy. She wants something a little rough around the edges where she can sit there and try and... They want a bad boy. Women like bad boys as much as they won't admit it. Like, they really are after somebody that can sit there and, stand up to them. Have a spine. You sitting there, I'm submissive and everything. That's not fun. When is that ever fun? Like, if you're 99, you're a 99 level, like, what to say is like 2K something. You maxed out and everything. Do you have as much fun as you did when you were grinding trying to get where you were at? You don't. Yeah, that's what being submissive is. It's basically like, I have nothing else to give. I'm just gonna do the same pattern for the rest of my life. That's boring. Another amazing way to get over heartbreak, and my final one that I give to you, is to talk to your friends about it. As guys, we won't talk about it at all. You don't. You're looking at this like, I don't like talking about my feelings. We're conditioned like that, and I don't talk about mine neither. I can make sarcastic jokes on it now, but I wasn't talking about that. They just, oh man, like, I wear my emotions with my face. So they're just like, man, what's wrong with you? I'm like, nothing. Whole time just sitting there with a face like this. Like, but I just wouldn't talk about it. So I just had to sit there in my mind, miserable, as opposed to talking to my homie. And certain ones are just stupid. You got some stupid homies. Let's be real. Like, and for females, y'all got some stupid women friends also that are just sitting there like, well, go talk to him, girl. That'll make you feel better. No, you need to find you need to find an asshole friend. There's always an asshole friend because they care about you the most. Not the one that's just agreeing with everything. Asshole friend will be like, why are you sitting there thinking about them? Are they thinking about you? No, they're probably having sex right now. And that's going to hit you deep in the stomach, right? You be ready to fight them. But it's what your brain needs to hear because you're being delusional and all that. You need friends like that are able to sit there and get you that. But also like, hey man, come on, get out your house. You look stupid. You look dumb right now. You're moping, you're crying. Get up. Come on. We don't gotta holler at no women. Let's just go have fun. Let's go do stuff. Like, you need friends like that. Get you some friends like that, and it will help you tremendously. You'll end up and you'll feel so much better. I'm telling you, you will feel so much better. I hope what I've told you has semi-helped you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it's going to end up being on you. And it's probably going to take you maybe 6 months to not fully get over it, but to get to where you're relatively good. But the problem with that is you're going to get hit up again. Like if you say nothing, you do no contact, you're gonna get hit up again eventually down the line. It usually happens the majority of the time. Like someone just, oh, how you doing? And if you go back into that trap, you're just gonna repeat it over and over, and then you gotta reheal again. So just keep that in mind. But if you like what I'm talking about, you want more topics, let me know in the comment section below. Like the video. Give me more stuff that I can speak on. Give me some great topics that you feel that might help you in your life or help somebody else in their life. Big Brother Zay signing out.